Hello everyone. I'm Bharti Verma from Vidyalanka. Today we will discuss about 12th board preparation tips for mathematics, HSC board mathematics. So as we know, mathematics contains 100 marks, 20 marks for practical and 80 marks for theoretical part. In practical, 5 marks is distributed for max practical journal book, and 15 marks is of practical exam. In practical exam, there are 4 questions out of 3 you have to attempt, and it is of 5 marks each. Now, theoretical part, it contains 80 marks. So for 80 marks, let me discuss how the marks is distributed. Now, chapter-wise weightage is there. Weightage 2 units. Here, all 15 chapters of Maths 1 and Maths 2 is here. For chapter 1, that is from Maths 1, Mathematical Logic, it contains 8 marks. Matrices, it contains 6 marks. Trigonometric function is of 10 marks. Pair of straight line, 6 marks. Vectors, 12 marks. Line and plane, 10 marks. Linear programming, 4 marks. Chapter number 1 to 7 is from Maths 1, part 1. Now, differentiation, that is Maths 2, is of 9 marks. Applications of derivatives is of 9 marks. Indefinite integration, 10 marks. Definite integration, 6 marks. Application of definite integration is of 4 marks. Differential equation is of 8 marks. Probability distribution, 5 marks. And binomial distribution, 5 marks. These 8 chapters are from Mathematics 2, Part 2. Now, let me discuss difficulty level of questions. As we know, the whole question paper, 80 marks question paper is from our textbook, Maths 1 plus Maths 2, HSC board textbook. The level first, it is of easy, average and difficult. Easy means easy type of questions will be asked is of 34 marks, which is 30% of 100. Average type of questions, which is average, it has 56 marks, which is 50%. Next is difficulty level of questions. It is of 22 marks, which is 20% of 100. So total there are 112 marks out of which is 100% of maths. And as we know here, when we total it, this marks, it is again 112 marks. This marks is with options. The questions which is in options, so the total marks is 112. Now, what are the paper pattern for exam? Here, total duration for 80 marks paper is 3 hours. Its total marks is 80. The question paper is divided into 4 sections. That is section A, section B, section C and section D. Section A, in that question number 1 and question number 2 is there. Question number 1, it contains 8 multiple choice questions which carrying 2 marks each. So MCQ type of question will be asked in question number 1, section A. And 8 questions, it is compulsory to attempt. Question number 2 contains very short answer type questions which carry 1 mark each question. So it is very short type of questions. In that 4 questions, compulsory you have to attempt and it is of 4 marks. So section A is of 20 marks. Section B, In that, 12 short answer type questions will be asked to you, and each question carry 2 marks. In 12 questions, you have to attempt any 8 questions, which you know very well, that only you have to attempt, and it is of short answer type questions, part 1. Section C, in that, again, 12 short answer type questions will be asked to you, and each question carry 3 marks. In that, you have to attempt any 8 questions, which is short answer type question 2. So any 8 out of this 12 questions. In section D, 8 long answer type questions will be asked to you, and it contains 4 marks for each question, and you have to attempt any 5 from that 8 questions. It is a long type questions, long answer questions. So the weightage to theory question in question paper is up to 15, that is up to 15%. That means what? It is up to 17 marks. Now, next is weightage to types of questions. We had already discussed about the difficulty level. Now the weightage to units. Types of question, as we know, question number 1 is multiple choice question, MCQ type. Each question carry 2 marks, that is from question number 1. In that, first to 8 question. So total marks they'll get, that is 16 marks. 2 marks each question. So 8 question, that is total is 16 marks. Second, that is question number 2 in section A only. Very short answers. So each question carry 1 mark. And question number 2, it is from first to fourth in question number 2. So it is of 4 marks. So total 20 marks in section A, that is question number 1 and question number 2. Now short answer type question. Short answer first. That is here. Question number is what? 3 to 14. From that means 12 questions will be asked to you. From that you have to attempt any 8 question, and it is of 2 marks each. So 8 question, and it is of 24 marks. This 24 marks is with options. Now next is short answer type 2. So each question in short answer type 2 is of 3 marks. That is from question number 15 to 26. Again 12 questions. And you have to attempt any 8. So total marks is 36 marks with options questions. Last is section D, which contains long answer type questions. Each question carry 4 marks. That is from question number 27 to 34. And from that, any 5 you have to attempt. And this 32 marks is for section D with options. So total marks with options is 112 marks. Now, how to manage the time during examination? So there are 4 sections, as we know: section A, section B, section C, and section D. Total marks with compulsory question is given to us. Section A is compulsory to attempt. Without option, there is no option. You have to attempt all the question in section A. That is of 20 marks. Section B, any 8, 2 marks each, 16 marks. Section C, question, this one, question, any 8 you have to attempt from 12 questions, and it is of 3 marks each, so 24 marks. And last section, that is section D, has 20 marks, means any any 5 questions you have to attempt from 8. So total the marks without options, means compulsory questions you have to attempt, is 80 marks. Now how to manage this 3 hours, that is 180 minutes to complete this 80 marks paper, question paper. So time to be allotted for each section is, for section A, 30 minutes. Anyhow, you have to complete section A, that is of 20 marks, in 30 minutes, and it is question number 1 and question number 2. Question number 1, MCQ type questions, only 8 questions with 1 correct option will be given to you. 4 options will be there, and out of 4, any 1 correct option will be there. And question number 2, 4 marks. So 16 plus 4, that is 20, and you have to complete it in 30 minutes, and it's a very easy section. Now section B, 16 marks, you have to complete in 40 minutes. 40 minutes, 8 questions, 2 marks each questions. Anyhow, you have to complete that section B, that is 8 questions in 40 minutes. And section D, that is 3 marks each, you have to complete it in 50 minutes. Try to complete it in 50 minutes. Same for section D, 5 questions, you have to complete it in 40 minutes. So total time is 160 minutes. What about 20 minutes? 10 minutes here to start. In starting, you require 10 minutes to just read the paper properly and prepare your mind for the questions. And there will be a signature and all the process, board process that you have to follow in this 10 minutes. And at last 10 minutes, that is you can give for checking the paper. After completing your paper, writing paper, then you can just check it. You had attempted all the questions with options or without options. You have to check the question number that you have to check in the last 10 minutes. Now, general instructions while appearing for exam. First is use of log table is allowed. Use of calculator is not allowed. As you are aware of it. Use of log table. Log table is given to you during examination if you require. अगर आपको requirement है तो आपको log table मिलेगा. But calculator का use नहीं करना होगा. Not only calculator, any digital device is not to used in examination. Next is figures to the right indicate full marks. In the question paper, there are figures to the right side of the question paper that indicate the full marks for that particular question. So right side पे जो question paper में जो right side पे जो numbers होंगे वो marks indicate करेंगे for that particular question के लिए. So next is use of graph paper is not necessary. Only rough sketch of graph is expected. This is for linear programming. You can see in that always one question is asked for graph, and it is for linear programming. In that, what you have to do, graph paper is not given to you during examination. जो आपका आंसर शीट होगा उसी में आपको रफ ग्राफ स्केच ड्रॉ करना होगा in a proper way, and that is considered for examination. Now next is for each MCQ, correct answer must be written along with its alphabet. For example, A, B, C, D option is there. Only first attempt will be considered for evaluation. That means many students were writing, but they were getting confused. If option A is correct or B is correct, so many of them writing both. But जो first लिखा होगा, जो first attempt होगा, that will only be considered for evaluation, for checking. Rest of, they will cancel it. So be careful while doing section A, question number 1. अगर इसका option A is correct, then write the option A. In front of that, you have to write the question. Correct? If there is any mistake in A and D, most of the students writing very fastly and they'll get confused in A and D. Then you have to aware कि आप A के सामने A का आंसर भी लिखोगे तो it becomes easy for evaluation. D होगा तो D के सामने उसका आंसर लिखो. If the professor is getting confused, so they can identify the correct attempt, your attempt. Next is start answers to each section on a new page. Yes, very important. If you are starting with section A, just write section A, heading दो उसको, and then you'll start question number 1, question number 2, and question number 1, question number 2. Try to write in a sequence. अगर question number 1 में 1 to 8 तक लिखना है आपको, तो first, second, third, fourth up to sequence में ही होने चाहिए. Then you have to write question number 2. After completing question number 2, then you have to come to section B. अगर आपका कोई क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे कंप्लीट हो जाता, suppose this is a paper, then if you are done with here, then what happened? No need to write continue the question from here for a new section. You have to take a new page, give a new heading, that is section B, heading दो proper उसको, and then you have to start question 3. अगेन सेक्शन बी करने के बाद क्वेश्चन 1 नहीं लिखना है, जो क्वेश्चन पेपर का क्वेश्चन होगा दैट ओनली यू हैव टू राइट देयर. आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड दिस. नाउ राइट ऑल द क्वेश्चन नंबर. This is for what? If you had done 8 question in section B, section A is compulsory anyhow, you have to complete it in the given time period. If section B, there is an option that you have to attempt any 8 out of 12 questions, right? So in that, what if you had attempted any 8, fine, but try to attempt all the questions. कभी कभी क्या होता है, बोर्ड की तरफ से अगर भी कोई छोटी सी या सिली मिस्टेक भी होती है and you had attempted that question, then you will get the marks. Similarly for section A, कोई ऐसा क्वेश्चन हो जिसका ऑप्शन ही ना हो and you had attempted it, then you will get the marks for it, 2 marks. That is a credit marks. Clear? So try to attempt all the questions of board exam of question B. Now step by step presentation, very important. If you are writing a paper, first thing is to write clearly and very clean, in a clean way. आपका पहले पेन अच्छा होना चाहिए, इसकी बॉल पॉइंट पेन होना चाहिए, एंड वो नीट एंड क्लीन पेपर होना चाहिए. देयर इज नो इंक फैला हुआ हो या रफ वर्क किया हो. फर्स्ट इन मैथ्स वी रिक्वायर अ लॉट ऑफ रफ वर्क, सो ट्राई टू डू एट लास्ट पेज ऑफ द सप्लीमेंट्री, या फिर आप फर्स्ट पेज पे ही राइट साइड पे क्रॉस कीजिए लाइक दिस, एंड हियर यू कैन heading दे दो rough work, not rough page, rough work, and you can do all the calculation here. And here you can write for section A first whatever option A है, तो option A के सामने जो भी correct answer होगा that also you have to mention it. But this part should be clear, clean, neat and clean. So again in section B, this is about section A. Section B हो गया, C हो गया, D हो गया. In that you have to represent each and every step clearly. If there is a requirement of equal to sign है, तो equal to continue होना चाहिए. If there is a this one any property used किया, तो वो property अगर आपको याद है तो side पे mention करो कि we had used this trigonometric property or any other condition. And you have to write it by step. If therefore की requirement है, तो therefore और equal to में mix up मत कीजिए. You have to write use therefore or equal to. Okay, let me discuss last year paper, that is 2025 mathematics statistics for arts and science. Its code is 4040. Here already the general instructions is given on the first page of question paper. Section A, section B, section D. Means the question paper is divided into 4 sections. Question number 1 and question number 2, in that each question is of 2 marks. In question number 2, each question is of 1 mark, which we had already discussed. And here it is written that use of log table is allowed, but of calculator is not allowed. Figures to the right side indicate full marks. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 देखते हैं. See, in general instruction, it is given that use of graph paper is not necessary. These things we had already discussed. Okay. Now, section A. This type of questions, या इस type का question paper आएगा. So here, question number 1. First thing is read the question carefully. Understand it. What is given in the question? What is asked? And accordingly, you have to answer it. So question number 1 is about select and write the correct answer of the following multiple choice type of questions. Now in question number 1, no need to write steps. If you know, you can do this. What's the first question? You can see here. If A is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then which of the following is not true? Be careful. What is asked to you is not true. Is true nahi pucha hai, is not true is asked. So be careful. Train your mind accordingly. What is the first option? There exists x belongs to A such that x plus 3 is equal to 8. Is that possible? Yes. If you'll take 5 plus 3 is 8. So there exists at least one A. So this is true. So this is not our final answer because this is true. And what is asked? Not true is asked. Whenever not is there, be careful. Second option is there exists x belongs to A such that x plus 2 is less than 9. You can see, take 5 or 1, whatever. 1 plus 2 is what? 3, which is less than 9. And if I'll take the maximum value of A, that is 5. 5 plus 2 is what? 7, which is again less than 9. So this is also true. So this can't be our option. Correct answer nahi hoga hamara because this is correct. If I'll talk about option C, then what it is? For every x belongs to A, x plus 6 is greater than equal to 9. You can take greater than equal to 9 for every x. See the symbol. There exists at least nahi hai. For every. You can take any one. If I'll take 1, x is equals to 1. कोई भी एक वैल्यू अगर मैं a की लेती हूँ, अगर वो ऐसा पॉसिबल होता है कि is not true, then this is correct. See, 1 plus 2 is what? 3, which is not greater than equal to 9. So option C is the correct because ये जो question के accordingly ये satisfy नहीं हो रहा है. We are getting any one value कि जो ये condition satisfy नहीं कर रहा है. So this is what? False. So our correct answer is option C. Option C मिल गया. D you want to discuss then you can. But here how to write it? Question number 1. First you have to write the section. Section A. इसको properly heading दो, बड़े handwriting से लिखो section A proper way and highlight it. Then question number 1, MCQ type whatever. No need to write the question. Question नहीं लिखना है, steps नहीं लिखने हैं. These things you can calculate at the rough, at the last page of the main answer sheet. So first is what? ऑप्शन सी करेक्ट है. तो सिर्फ ऑप्शन सी नहीं लिखना, उसके आगे जो भी लिखा हुआ है दैट यू हैव टू राइट. फॉर एवरी एक्स बिलोंग्स टू ए, x plus 6 is greater than equal to 9. This is the way to write the question. Same for second, third, fourth up to 8 तक के लिए. And it must be in sequence, proper way, sequence में. और कुछ नहीं होना चाहिए. No step, no solution. If you want to write, you can write right side of this page, जहाँ rough work करके आप उसको calculate कर सकते हो. Whatever the calculation you require, you can do. But ये neat and clean होना चाहिए. Clear? Same here. Second is there. Third is there. You have to solve it on rough page, last में या right side में, and आप solve करके यहाँ पे एक ही correct option होगा. ठीक है? आप 2-3 नहीं लिख सकते. Similarly here, the vector equation of the line passing through the point having the position vector, आप ये देख लो, ये कर लो. This is a very easy type of questions. You can see here, it is from trigonometry. Very easy question. Cosine, sines के rule हैं. Only you must know about that. Then you can score 2 marks for each question. And सारे के सारे questions from the textbook only will come. Only the basic fundament of funda होंगे या जो भी conditions होंगी, basic conditions जो भी textbook की होंगी, वहीं से क्वेश्चंस फॉर्म होंगे out of the textbook. Not a single question will be asked to you. So for board preparation for maths, you have to just prepare maths textbook, mathematics textbook, part 1 and part 2, nothing else. So same thing, till 8 you have to write the MCQ and this. Now question number 2. Let us answer the following question, 4 marks. Here you can see the right side, the figure. These figures are what? They are indicating the marks for that particular question, full marks for that question. Now write the negation of the statement. There exists n belongs to n such that n plus 8 is greater than 11. So first question what they asked, it is from part 1 mathematical logic से ही है ये question and it is again a very easy question. अगर आपने mathematical logic दिया होगा तो the condition, negation of the statement, dual of the statement, इस तरीके questions वो पूछ सकते हैं and it is very easy. What is negation of the statement? See, there exists n belongs to capital N, natural number. So there exists का negation क्या होगा? For every. So your answer must be like this. Question number 2. First, in that negation of the statement, you can write negation of the statement of the given statement is for every n belongs to n. There exists का negation क्या हो गया? For every. Such that. What's the next condition? n plus 8 is greater than 11. So उसका negation क्या होगा? n plus 8 नेगेशन इज ग्रेटर का नेगेशन क्या होगा? नॉट ग्रेटर देन 11. अगर आप इस तरीके से लिखते हो तो भी चलेगा. और यू कैन राइट द सेम क्वेश्चन फॉर एवरी n बिलोंग्स टू, फॉर एवरी n बिलोंग्स टू कैपिटल N सच दैट, यही कंडीशन को हम सेकेंड फॉर्म से भी लिख सकते हैं. दैट इज instead of greater than we can use less than equal to, because greater than equal to होता तो equal to sign negation में नहीं आएगा, but only the sign is there is what? Greater than. So here less than equal to 11. So this is such a easy type of questions. I hope you are understood about the section A, that is question number 1 and question number 2 में बहुत ही easy type of questions will be asked to you if you know the introduction of the chapter, what is given, what is negation, what is truth table, then it becomes very easy to pass or to score a good marks out of 80. ठीक है? So here again write unit vector in the opposite direction of u vector, vector u, that is equal to 8 I cap plus 3 j cap minus k cap. यहाँ पे वन लाइन आंसर आप दे सकते हो. यूनिट वेक्टर की बात करें तो व्हाट इज यूनिट वेक्टर? u cap आपको फाइंड आउट करना है. यूनिट वेक्टर दैट इज u bar upon magnitude of vector u. But here one more thing is given, opposite direction. Opposite direction and we know that कि अगर कोई वेक्टर इस डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है तो opposite का मतलब क्या होगा? Negative sign include होगा. So it is such a very easy type of questions will be asked in section A. इसका final answer क्या होगा? Minus what is vector u? Vector u is already given in the question, that is 8 I cap plus 3 j cap minus k cap. And magnitude of u आप कैसे find out करोगे? Under root of whatever the I, j, k cap के respectively जो भी coefficient है, that is 8 square plus 3 square plus minus 1 square, right? And at last you have to simplify this. यहाँ तक आंसर छोड़ना नहीं है, इसको complete करना है. That is what. Hope this is clear. Okay. So minus 8 minus 8 I cap plus 3 j cap minus k cap and divided by 8 square, that is 64 plus 3 square 9 plus 1 square, that is 1. So it is 74. So this will be your final answer. तो आप directly u cap is equals to आप ये भी लिख सकते हो, and if you want to show the step then fine you can. ठीक है. So one line answer है and it carry 1 mark. Just आपको formula पता होना चाहिए, value रखो and you'll get the answer. That is your this one unit vector and it carry 1 mark. Now third question, if you can see, write the order of the differential equation. Order and degree, that is of part 2 mathematics 2 differential equation का question है. And ये starting में introduction में दिया what's the order, what is differential equation. It is very easy how to identify its order. You can see by seeing the equation only you can identify the order of differential equation. dy by dx का order कैसे find out करना है, जो second order derivative, third order derivative. So here first you have to simplify, you have to remove the square root and 3 by 2 by squaring the equation. And you can see here d square y by dx square ही सबसे बड़ा order है, इसके इससे ज्यादा नहीं है. So here the order is what? Order of given differential equation is 2. You have to write the statement. Order of given differential equation is what? 2. So just by knowing this, you'll get 1 mark. Similarly, here again, you have to just write the condition. सिर्फ condition ही लिखनी है. What is the condition? To be strictly increasing for all x belongs to R. First order derivative what? Greater than 0 means just you have to write f dash of x is greater than 0 means it is the condition for strictly this one strictly increasing means greater than 0. Greater than equal to nahi aayega. If it's the word strictly is not there then greater than equal to. Otherwise strictly increasing hai to sirf greater than. So again be careful. ये छोटी छोटी चीजें याद रखो. What's the question is asked to you, what accordingly you have to answer it. Otherwise, it will get wrong. If you write greater than equal to 0, it is wrong. So again, it is very easy and be careful. What is asked to you, that only you have to answer. Now section B, attempt any 8 question of the following questions. Okay. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3, तो आप जब क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 कंप्लीट होगा सेक्शन बी कहां लिखोगे, नेक्स्ट पेज पे. गिव द हेडिंग सेक्शन बी, then you don't have to write question 1, you have to write question 3 only. Whatever the question in the question paper is given to you, that only you have to mention in the answer sheet. So what's the question here? Using the truth table, prove that the statement patterns P double implication Q and P and Q or negation of P and negation of Q are logically equivalent. What they asked? They said what? कि prove that the statement, ये statement को prove करना है कि ये logically क्या है? Equivalent है. So first read the question carefully and then try to understand by using what? Truth table. So you know this is question of first chapter, Maths 1, and how to do? You have to make the truth table. How many statement? P and Q. So only 4 rows we need, right? P, T, F, F. That is statement P, Q. And similarly T, F, T, F. ठीक है, इस तरीके से you have to solve this. P double implies Q का भी स्टेट आपको कॉलम मिलेगा यहाँ पे. And you'll get this column also. You know how to make it. ठीक है. P double implies Q and this statement P and Q आप separately find out करोगे. Then you'll have to find negation of P and negation of Q. And in the next statement you can take this two जो bracket है उनका और में you'll take the this two statement in or. ठीक है. So you have to write this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our answer 7. तो 4 and 7 का जो भी आउटपुट होगा by calculating this P double implies Q की कंडीशन लगा के जो भी हमारा TF के फॉर्म में आंसर आएगा, the same in the column 7 में वो इक्वल होना चाहिए. वो हमको prove that by using truth table. So this we have to prove it. इसके बाद you have to write this कि from column 4 and 7, the output is same. 4 and 7, you can write, are identical. Therefore, the given statement, whatever, P double implies Q and P and Q, or negation of P and negation of Q, are what? Are logically equivalent. You must have to write this statement because the marks distribution for this question is of what? 2 marks. ये question कितने marks का है? 2 marks का है. 1 marks for this table. ये table, truth table जो draw करोगे उसका सिर्फ 1 mark होगा. And for the conclusion कि yes, it is proved from the column 4 and 7 and they are logically equivalent. You know everything कि हाँ ये logically है, but you have to show it in the question paper by writing. ये आपको लिख के बताना होगा to score a mark. So 1 marks for this part, that is this, you have to prove that कि yes it is there कि logically वो equivalent है. वो statement आपको लिखना होगा, वो conclusion आपको लिखना होगा, उसका 1 mark होगा and truth table का 1 mark होगा. So don't forget to write the last statement, that is the conclusion. Truth table इतना करना है, just you have to write it, so it contain 1 mark for this, 1 mark for this. I hope you understood how to write the question, because marks is distributed accordingly and you will score it. अगर सिर्फ आप यहाँ तक करके छोड़ दोगे, then you will get only 1 marks out of 2. Now next question is what? Find the adjoint of the matrix to okay, this matrix is given to you, that is 2 by 2. अगेन ये कौन से चैप्टर का है? मैथ्स 1 के सेकंड चैप्टर मैट्रिसेस का है. तो यहाँ पे सिर्फ एडजॉइंट फाइंड आउट करना है एंड यू हैव टू फाइंड व्हाट? माइनस कोफैक्टर्स फाइंड आउट करके वो कोफैक्टर्स मैट्रिक्स का ट्रांसपोज ले लोगे, दैट इज योर एडजॉइंट. दैट्स इट, right? So it's very easy type of question, so you can score easily in board papers, in board question papers. You can easily score it if you know the basic of the chapter. Similarly, find the general solution of tan square theta is equals to 1. This is very easy. Tan square theta is equals to 1. 1 कब होता है tan की value? Tan pi by 4. So you can write instead of 1 as tan square pi by 4 and you have to just write the general solution. General solution अगर आपको पता है तो it's very easy to find it. Just a one line statement. ठीक है? ये trigonometry का आ गया and it is of 2 marks. Just knowing the general solution of sine theta, cos theta, tan square theta, you have to score what? 2 marks based on that. So again, it is easy. You can see question number 6. Find the coordinates of the points of intersection of the lines by using this. Again, here one condition is that line and plane का ये question है, coordinates of points of intersection find out करना है, which is represented by this. So combined equation of line is given to you and you have to find point of intersection. The condition is given to you कि आपको वो condition use करके and you are able to find the coordinates of the point of intersection. So again, it is a very easy question which is of 2 marks. So section B भी क्या है? It is easy if you know the question, if you know the chapter very well. Here again you can see question number 7. Question number 7 is what? A line makes angles of measure 45 degree, 60 degree with the positive direction of y and z axis respectively. Find the angle made by the line with the positive direction of x axis. Cos, this is what cosine angles के बारे में है. ये alpha we have to find with the x axis. जो भी line angle बनाएगा with the x axis, that is alpha. Beta and gamma is given to you. So again we have a rule, cosine's rule, कि cos square alpha plus cos square beta is plus cos square gamma is equals to 1. Already 2 values is given to us and we are able to find cos alpha. So this type of questions is asked. Next you can see find the vector equation. Again this is part 1 maths vector equation. Vector chapter है, उसमें से ये question है. Again it carry 2 marks. It is very easy. Having a position vector, point दे रखा है, and perpendicular vector भी दे रखा है. So we have a formula r bar dot n bar is equals to a bar dot n bar. उससे ये solve हो जाएगा. Just a basic formula and you are able to solve this question which is of 2 marks. Now divide the number 20 into 2 parts such that sum of their squares is minimum. Now till here part 1 max 1 was there. Now from question number 9 to question number 14 section B is of part 2. अगर आप कोई भी पार्ट 1 इजी लगे तो पार्ट 1 को अच्छे से करके जाओ, तो भी विद ऑप्शंस विदाउट ऑप्शंस जो आपको 8 क्वेश्चंस अटेम्प्ट करने हैं वो अच्छे से कर लोगे. एंड एक दो क्वेश्चंस आप यहाँ से इंटीग्रेशन या डिफरेंशिएशन के आ जाएंगे. सो इट इज वेरी इजी टू स्कोर फुल मार्क्स, गुड मार्क्स if you had done properly with the time management, with the this questions. Now question number 9, it is from differentiation, application of differentiation, chapter 2 from part 2. Now question number 10, again it is from part 2 max 2, that is from integration, definite indefinite integration. Again it is very easy. Here only the substitution you have to use. By seeing the question, if you have done the practice, by seeing the question you can identify कि ये कैसे integrate होगा. And in that, what is the question here? Question number 10. तो आप question paper में भी question number 10 ही लिखोगे. And it is what? X raised to 9 sec square x raised to 10 dx. First thing you have to take is what? Let I is equal to the question as it is. Give it equation number 1. By substitution only we can solve it. So what is the substitution here? Let x raised to 10 को t assume कर लो, right? तो इसका differentiation क्या होगा? 10x raised to 9 dx is equal to dt. We know the differentiation, first chapter. So here x raised to 9 dx की value क्या हो गई? It is 1 upon 10 dt. We have taken substitution. X raised to 10 को क्या substitute किया? T substitute किया. So from equation 1, this is very important step. आपको लिखना है ये question. Let I is equals to this and let it be equation number 1. And यहाँ फिर from 1 substituting this all values in equation number 1, so you can see x raised to 9 dx की जगह can I write 1 upon 10 dt? Yes, this equal to this. So from 1 I is equals to integration, ये हो जाएगा 1 upon 10 dt in place of x raised to 9 dx. Sec square x raised to 10. The sec square will remain as it is. x raised to 10 की जगह क्या लिखना है? Substitution t लिखना है. ठीक है? Sec square t. Now 1 upon 10 is what? Constant है तो वो इधर आ जाएगा. Outside the integration, because constant बाहर लिख सकते हैं. Integration of sec square t dt. Now this is very important. यहाँ पे most of the students were making mistake. That is what? कि यहाँ पे t होता है sec square t, यहाँ पे dx होता है, which is impossible or not possible to integrate. आपका integration with respect to किसके साथ हो रहा है? dt है तो t वाली टर्म का ही इंटीग्रेशन होगा, dx है तो x वाली. सो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि व्हेन यू आर सब्स्टिट्यूटिंग तो उसका डिफरेंशिएशन लेके dx की वैल्यू को भी सब्स्टिट्यूट करो एंड यहाँ पे लिखो. नाउ यू कैन इंटीग्रेट एंड वी नो दैट इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ sec square x dx क्या है? It is tan x, but here in place of x, what is the variable? T. So tan t and integration क्या है? तो plus c is very important. Again c miss नहीं करना है. It is what? Indefinite. So ये छोटी छोटी चीजों का याद रखना है. So I is equals to what? 1 upon 10 tan t plus c. This is not the final answer. You have to again resubstitute the value of t. T हमने क्या लिया था in starting? So it is what? X raised to 10. So final answer you have to write, I'll write here. I is equals to 1 upon 10 of 10 t is what? X raised to 10 plus c. This is the final answer. If you'll leave here, you'll lose the marks. So here the marks distribution is like that. For this much part आपका differentiation तक का part जो रहता है वो 1 mark का होता है, एंड जो इंटीग्रेशन वाला पार्ट होता है टिल सब्सटीट्यूट रीसब्सटीट्यूट भी करना है. मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स वर डूइंग टिल हियर कि इंटीग्रेशन हो गया प्लस सी लिख दिया हो गया. नो, वॉट एवर यू हैव टेकन, टी की जगह अगर आपने यू कंसीडर किया है, वी कंसीडर किया है, तो अगेन यू हैव टू राइट इन द क्वेश्चन फॉर्म में क्या दिया था, x⁻10 फॉर्म में, तो वही फॉर्म में आंसर होना चाहिए. देन यू विल गेट द फुल मार्क्स. दिस इज अगेन व्हाट 1 मार्क्स. So 1 plus 1, that is of 2 marks. So it is, this question is of 2 marks. Similarly, in question number 11, again, it is a indefinite question. 1/25 minus 9x square dx. ये कौन सा, ये this one formula based है. 1/a square minus x square वाला है. That is 1/2 a log x minus a upon x plus a, इस तरीके से. ठीक है. So this is again a very easy question. This is again definite का है. अपर इंटीग्रेशन, लोअर इंटीग्रेशन. बी केयरफुल, अगर वो डेफिनाइट क्वेश्चन आ रहा है, इंटीग्रेशन दिया है, लोअर इंटीग्रेशन, अपर इंटीग्रेशन, देन व्हाट हैपन, इंटीग्रेट करने के बाद प्लस सी नहीं आएगा डेफिनाइट में. इनडेफिनाइट में प्लस सी, आर्बिट्ररी कांस्टेंट विल बी देयर, इट इज देयर, एंड यू हैव टू राइट वेयर सी इज आर्बिट्ररी कांस्टेंट. यहाँ पे सी नहीं आएगा बिकॉज इट इज फॉर डेफिनाइट पोर्शन, डेफिनाइट एरिया या जो भी है कर्व वो डेफिनाइट के लिए होगा. सो यू हैव टू रिप्लेस द लिमिट आफ्टर डूइंग इंटीग्रेशन. अपर लिमिट में जो एक्स की वैल्यू है वो रिप्लेस करो माइनस लोअर लिमिट, लोअर वैल्यू. ठीक है. So in this way you can do this also. It is of 2 marks. Again, find the area of the region bounded by the parabola. This is the question, I think 6th chapter, max 2. इसमें से है पैराबोला है या सर्कल है. So from that you can do 5th chapter, I think 5th, 5.1 or 5.2. Only 1 or 2 exercises there, so you can score a good marks in that also. And again, this is very easy, probability distribution. Suppose that x is waiting time in minutes for a bus, and its PDF is given by this. Already the PDF is given to us, and you have to find the probability that waiting time is between 1 to 3 minutes and waiting time is more than 4 minutes. That means in question number 14, 2 questions, 2 sub questions पूछे गए. Each is of 1 mark. So 1 plus 1, this whole question is of 2 marks, and it is very easy. 1 से लेके 3 तक integrate करना है तो given function. So I hope you are clear about this. अब आता है how to write. Section B अगर आपने लिखा question number 8 या previously जो questions थे, suppose आपने 3, 4, 5 attempt किया, then don't change the question number. वही रहेगा. question number 3 तो question number 3, question number 4 है question paper में तो question number 4 ही लिखना है. And then what you have to do, अगर आपने 8, 9 नहीं लिखा, 10, 11, 12 लिखा, तो 8, 9 नहीं लिखना है वहां पे. 10, 11 डायरेक्टली. You have to attempt total 8 questions in given time allotted to you. जो भी time period आपने हमने time management में देखा, उसके accordingly you have to complete it. Again, if you want to write more questions, तो क्या करना है, पहले तो 8 अटेम्प्ट करना है जो आपको बहुत अच्छे से आते हैं, एंड लिव द स्पेस इफ यू नो द क्वेश्चंस. ट्राई टू कंप्लीट सेक्शन सी एंड सेक्शन डी. होता क्या है, अगर सेक्शन बी आप पूरा करने जाओगे, सेक्शन डी विद ऑप्शंस इफ यू वांट टू अटेम्प्ट, देन एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चंस के मार्क्स विल नॉट गेट द मार्क्स. अगर आपका ज्यादा स्कोरिंग किसी एक मार्क में हुआ है, एक क्वेश्चन में हुआ है, या मैक्सिमम मार्क्स आपके 8 क्वेश्चंस में आ गए और किसी में हाफ मार्क, 1 मार्क, तो वो कंसीडर नहीं होगा. ठीक है. आउट ऑफ 18, सेक्शन बी इज ऑफ व्हाट 16 मार्क्स है, तो आपको 16 मार्क्स से ज्यादा नहीं मिलेगा. आप कितने भी क्वेश्चन कर लो, 24 मार्क्स का अटेम्प्ट कर लोगे सेक्शन बी में, then only you'll get 16 marks only. Extra questions आपके as it is रह जाएंगे. So try to complete the first जो कंपल्सरी क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट करना है वो पहले कंप्लीट कर लो. पहले 8 क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम सेक्शन बी कर लो, 8 क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम सेक्शन सी कर लो, and 5 questions from section D. Then you are getting the time, then you can write the extra questions. ठीक है. सो टाइम मैनेजमेंट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अगर बी सी करने जाओगे तो डी पूरा रह जाएगा एंड यू विल नॉट गेट द मार्क्स फॉर एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चन, एज वेल एज डी का जो गया वो गया. So be careful. Same section C. Now again here it is there, express the following switching circuit in the symbolic form of logic. Construct the switching table and interpret it. वेरी केयरफुल, अगर स्विचिंग टेबल पूछा है तो स्विचिंग टेबल आपको करना है. ट्रूथ टेबल इफ इट इज आस्क्ड देन ट्रूथ टेबल. देयर इज अ डिफरेंस बिटवीन द स्विचिंग टेबल and the truth table. Truth table is from TF आएगा, true false आएगा. Switching table में 1010 आएगा, T for 1, F for 0. So be careful what is asked to you. So be जब आप रीड करोगे तो ध्यान रखो कि पूछा क्या है. सो इट इज व्हाट स्विचिंग टेबल. और पूछा क्या, एक्सप्रेस द फॉलोइंग सर्किट इन द सिंबॉलिक फॉर्म. पहला तो सिंबॉलिक फॉर्म पूछा है, देन स्विचिंग टेबल एंड इंटरप्रेट. मींस एक ही क्वेश्चन में 3 क्वेश्चन दे आस्क्ड. दिस इज द सर्किट. लेट यू हैव टू एज्यूम, सपोज इफ आई डू क्वेश्चन नंबर 15 हियर, तो पहले तो आपको न्यू पेज पे सेक्शन सी लिखना होगा. देन क्वेश्चन नंबर 15, दिस सर्किट इज देयर सो नो नीड टू ड्रॉ. ठीक है, ये सर्किट आपको क्वेश्चन में दी है, डोंट वेस्ट टाइम. जस्ट राइट व्हाट इज लेट. S1 क्या है, P या फिर P आप एज्यूम कर लो. P एंड Q यू हैव टू एज्यूम द स्टेटमेंट. P क्या है, द स्विच S1 एंड Q क्या है, द स्विच S2. P क्या होगा, ओपन होगा तो P डैश क्या हो जाएगा, मतलब S1 डैश क्या हो जाएगा, negation of P हो जाएगा. So this circuit is given S1, S2, S1 dash, S2 dash. Now what's the connection? We have to write it symbolic form. So you have to mention it. Symbolic form of the given circuit. Symbolic form of the given circuit is. What is it? ये कैसे connection है? Parallel connection है. ये कैसा series connection है? So you have to write that connection. It contains 1 mark. Then you have to construct the switching table in the form of 10. जो भी आपका expression होगा, you have to construct it here also. तो आपका P Q के फॉर्म में जो भी रहेगा P Q and then जो भी symbolic form है, so last is the symbolic form जो भी आएगा, that what you have to write, construct it in the form of 10. P अगर 1100 है तो ये Q क्या हो जाएगा, 1010, and you have to construct it accordingly. So this is what this table is of 1 marks. And last is interpret. Suppose इसका आउटपुट आता है 000. ठीक है, तो क्या होगा यहाँ पे, आउटपुट 00 मीन्स व्हाट, करंट इज नॉट पासिंग थ्रू द सर्किट. मीन्स दैट ओनली अगर 111 आ गया तो करंट इज पासिंग थ्रू द सर्किट इररिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ द स्टेटमेंट. जो भी स्टेटमेंट है P दिस वन, P में करंट पास हो रहा है या स्विच S1 में करंट पास हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा है, irrespective of that, here it is 000, that means what, the current is not passing. क्लियर. सो इंटरप्रिटेशन के लिए भी कितने मार्क्स है, 1 मार्क्स है. कंक्लूजन के लिए भी 1 मार्क्स है. सो इट इज द मार्क्स इज डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड इन सच अ वे कि आपने सिर्फ इतना किया या इतना किया, देन डोंट एक्सपेक्ट कि आपको फुल मार्क्स मिलेगा. यू हैव टू राइट whatever they ask. So read the question carefully. जो पूछा है प्रॉपर लिखो. इंटरप्रिटेशन है तो give the heading इंटरप्रिटेशन, conclusion and then mention the statement. एक सिंगल लाइन स्टेटमेंट होगा बट वो करेक्ट है तो you'll get the full marks. Clear? But likhna is important. Now this is again 3 marks. Same type of question. First starting ke kuch question till here. It is what? Part 1. Then part 2. Nth order derivative of log x. Max 2. That is differentiation. Application of differentiation. So these are the questions. Till here. Again in section C. 8 questions out of 12. First try to complete 8 questions, then come to section D, complete it. If you know, leave the space, then start section D. ठीक है? And here 27 से लेके you'll get 34 questions. That is what section D. यहाँ पे see question number 30 is very important. Only one exercise, I think chapter 7 part 2 max 1 exercise 7.4 हमेशा ये question होता ही होता है. And it is graphically based linear programming problem. In that we need a graph. जैसे starting में instructions दिए थे कि ग्राफ नीड नॉट टू बी गिवन ऑन ग्राफ पेपर. आपको ग्राफ पेपर नहीं भी दिया जाएगा, नहीं दिया जाएगा, You have to draw the graph based on this data in the answer. मेन सप्लीमेंट जो आपको मेन आंसर शीट होगी उधर ही आपको रफ स्केच करना होगा. रफ स्केच कहने के लिए है बट वो प्रॉपर तरीके से होना चाहिए. पॉइंट कहाँ से कहाँ कैसा एरिया कवर हो रहा है, मैक्सिमाइज आ रहा है या मिनिमाइज आ रहा है, वो ध्यान रखो. एंड इंटरसेक्शन पॉइंट आपको कैलकुलेशन से निकाल के यू हैव टू draw the graph as well as you have to find the maximum value of z, which contains 2 marks, 2 marks for graph and 2 marks for theoretical part. So this is about graph. Again here differentiation. अब question number 31 में देखो. If x is equals to f of t and y is equals to g of t are differentiable function of t, so that y is a function of x and f dx by dt is not equal to 0, then prove that dy by dx is equal to dy by dt upon dx by dt. It is a theorem of chapter 1. ये कौन सा है? चैप्टर 1 इन मैक्स 2 इसका ये थियरम है. एंड वो चैप्टर में चैप्टर 1 में I think 3 to 4 theorems are only there, and every year anyone is asked to you. So 2 marks for this theorem or 2 marks for this question, and hence find the derivative of 7 raised to x with respect to x raised to 7. It depends on the question कि अगर ये 1 mark का भी हो सकता है तो this will be 3 marks. So total marks distribution कितना होगा? It is of 4 marks. So again it's very easy. एक question एक theorem आता ही आता है. So you can see chapter 1 theorems. Again it is from chapter 3 part 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 questions from part 2 of 4 marks. From that you have to attempt any 4. And last के जो 1, 2, 3, 4 questions is from part 1. So it is not compulsory कि सिर्फ आप part पूरा चैप्टर करो. अगर लास्ट मोमेंट में आपको प्रिपेयर करना है तो प्रिपेयर एनी वन पार्ट वेरी केयरफुली एंड बहुत अच्छे से, सो यू कैन स्कोर अ गुड मार्क्स. ठीक है. एनी 5 you have to attempt, not any 4. Any 5 you have to attempt from this 8 questions. So this question now last, if I talk, this both question is from definite indefinite integration and this is from definite integration जो 8 properties है. So again that 8 properties are very important from definite integration. उसमें से भी आती है that is a to b f of x dx is equals to a to b f of a plus b minus x dx. The proof is given in the maths textbook only part 2. And hence you have to evaluate again 2 marks for this property and 2 marks for this sum. So it's a very easy sum, not too much difficult. Now question number 34, that is chapter number 6 differential equation, last exercise 6.4. So if a body cools from 80 degree to 50 degree at room temperature of 25 degree in 30 minutes, find the temperature of the body after 1 hour. Again, it is chapter 4, chapter 6, 6.4 एक्सरसाइज. उसमें से ये क्वेश्चन है एंड ये 4 मार्क्स का है. ये बेस्ड है न्यूटन्स कूल्स लॉ. न्यूटन्स का जो लॉ है कूल लॉ, उसी के बेस्ड का क्वेश्चन है. टेम्परेचर ऑफ द बॉडी इज गिवन टू यू. रूम टेम्परेचर इज 25 डिग्री, दैट इज थीटा नॉट. न्यूटन्स लॉ आप करोगे तो उसके थ्रू ये हो जाएगा एंड इट इज अ 4 मार्क्स. वेरी इजी. सो पेपर to solve paper is very easy. First just go through the textbook. मैथ्स टेक्स्टबुक अगर आपका पार्ट 1 पार्ट 2 हो गया तो ये मैथ्स पेपर आराम से सॉल्व हो जाएगा. यू कैन स्कोर 80 आउट ऑफ 80. देयर इज सो मेनी ऑप्शंस. इन सेक्शन ए में ही ऑप्शन नहीं है, सेक्शन बी में है, सी में है, डी में है एंड लॉट ऑफ ऑप्शन यू आर गेटिंग. आउट ऑफ 12 क्वेश्चंस यू हैव टू अटेम्प्ट एनी 8 in section A, B and section C. And in section D, out of 8 you have to attempt any 5. So it is very easy to score. Okay, fine. So this is about the question paper. Thank you. Just a minute, sorry. Next is about, we have a crash course, MHT CET 2026 crash course, online and offline. the program features, you can see there is a complete syllabus coverage in that program, and we have daily study plan. Next is about the daily test with detailed analysis. Daily test series is also there with detailed analysis. We have the last minute revisions. So if you're finding a very difficulty during revision, so last minutes में आपको क्या क्या revision करना है, कैसे करना है, all the things is discussed in this courses. And expert faculty, of course there is a expert faculty के through ही आपको ये सारा फीचर्स दिया जाएगा, सारा का सारा कंप्लीट सिलेबस आपको कवर किया जाएगा, स्टडी प्लान में क्या करना है, कैसे करना है, डेली स्ट्रक्चर दिया जाएगा, हाउ टू स्टडी इट, एंड डेली टेस्ट इज ऑल्सो देयर कि यू हैव टू एनालाइज योर सेल्फ वेरी वेल कि आप अभी कहाँ खड़े हो, आप कैसे अटेम्प्ट कर रहे हो, कहाँ स्कोर लूज हो रहा है, कहाँ स्कोरिंग अच्छा हो रहा है. सो यू कैन सी, सो यू कैन टेक दिस प्रोग्राम फीचर्स of MHT CET for Crash Course 2026. So Score Booster books is also available in Vidyalankar for MHT CET. The revised edition includes MHT CET papers with solutions of all online slots for PCM and PCB group. So for all the groups, PCMB group, we have papers with solutions. Next is questions with solution on newly introduced topics from MHT CET 2025. This also be available in Score Booster books with solutions. A shortcut tricks are also available in that book. And we have 5 online full syllabus tests with solutions and performance analysis. सो आपको एक 5 ऑनलाइन फुल सिलेबस टेस्ट भी कंडक्ट करके देंगे, सॉल्यूशंस एंड परफॉर्मेंस एनालाइज भी करेंगे कि कहाँ आपको क्या मेहनत करनी है, कैसे कैसे आगे करना है. सो दिस इज अबाउट Score Booster book, and really it's a very good book. You can go through it with solution, with one step shortcut tricks is given in that book. Okay, all the best to you for your exam. Thank you so much. Okay.